What's good, y'all? This is Ramo from the Struggle for Success podcast. And have you ever wondered how you can get yourself into the world of podcasting? Well, I thought the same thing a couple months ago until I stumbled across the Anchor app. The Anchor is a one-stop shop for all podcasting needs, including creative tools and all that. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can make money from your podcast also too with no minimum listenership. Everything that you need to make a podcast is all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started now. Trust me, it works for me. It's definitely going to work for you. What is good, y'all? It's your boy at Nico Still Apex on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. Follow me, aka Spick Flare, Spickless Cage, your boy Ramo, like I said. Man, just coming at you. This is a little different. This might be like a little .5 episode of the Struggle for Success podcast. You obviously can't tell because there's no video, but we by ourselves today. We solo dolo, you know. Banks and everybody else busy. You know they busy with other shit, so I'm not gonna bother them. You feel me? But yeah, today's episode is the top 15 projects of the year. Well, my top 15 projects of the year. So alright, let's get straight to the list. This is a top 15 list. There's two honorable mentions before we even started. It didn't take me long to write this list because really, once I'm solidified on my top albums of the year, they're really not moving depending on what comes out. There was a few projected albums that were supposed to come out this year and just literally never did. Kanye album, Cardi album, a whole lot of Ray, Kendrick's supposed to drop, never dropped. Keem was supposed to drop, never dropped. Cole was supposed to drop, never dropped. It's not like they would be in my top 15 anyway. If I had to really say it, Keem or Kendrick would be in my top 15. If I had to guess off rip, when it comes to it, I don't like critiquing the music before it's even out. So I'm not going to automatically assume that it's going to be in my top list, but it's Kendrick. It's Kendrick, you feel me? Like, what else are you going to get with Kendrick? But starting off my 15, should I start with my honorable mentions? Fuck it, I'm going to start with my honorable mentions. This first honorable mention, is a rapper from New York. His name's Shawnee Bin Laden. He's collabed with a bunch of New York drill artists before, like 22 G's, Busy Banks, and shit like that. If you're not familiar with New York drill, other than Pop Smoke, y'all probably know Pop Smoke, of course, because he was one of the biggest artists in the beginning of the year and shit. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. What was I saying? Yeah, if you're not familiar with New York drill rap, please get into him, bro. Please get into him. There's really a lot of good artists that are from there, and kill shit. Like, you got Shawnee, obviously. You got Busy Banks. You got Big Yaya. You got mad of them. You got Don Swindle. You got Money Markso. You got mad of them. So I'm not even gonna get into it because then I'll be here all day. But Shawnee Bin Laden, from New York, drill artist. He dropped the album not too long ago. I'm pretty sure it was June or whatever, called Sean Wick. Great tape. I didn't put this in my top 15 per se because I'm new to him. I'm new to him as of the past few months. As of the past, really 2 months. So I didn't want to just automatically throw his shit up there. But the Sean Wick project is a great album. Like, it would be in my top 5 if I knew about this, like, when it first came out. Just solely off the fact that he's just a new artist to me, that I just had to put him in my honorable mentions for the year. But, bruh, album is a powerhouse. You got Fronts, the intro, it just goes off crazy with the crazy drill beat on the first track, and that's how I like to start off. I don't really like albums that start with a skit as their intro, because then I'm either just going to delete off my Apple Music because it's annoying, or I'm always going to start from track 2. You feel me? You got Tinted Cardies, another banger on there. You got Human Propeller. You got 950 bars part 3. Jimmy Gang, Letter to Bo. The 4-hit powerhouse of the 3-hit powerhouse. No, 4-hit powerhouse of Jimmy Gang, Letter to Bo, Dudley Brothers, and 95011. Bro, those 3 hit, bro. There's no weak spot in this album. It's only 14 tracks and 23 minutes, which is fucking nuts, which makes you think literally all the songs are like a minute long. But it is a great project nonetheless. If you aren't familiar, go check him out. Shawnee be rapping over a lot of drill beats with samples. Like he did the Kanye on site sample, that little singing part of On Site on Yeezus, bro. He rapped over that sample. He did Today Was a Good Day, like rapped over a drill sample of that, bro. They be rapping over anything, bro, anything. But shout out to Shawnee Bin Laden. That was my first honorable mention for my top 20. Actually, I have two other ones. My other one is I might have to switch one out. My other honorable mention is Key Glock, Yellow Tape. Great tape. I think that came out like the first month of the year. I'm pretty sure, or like February, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But nonetheless, a really good tape. Yellow Tape has my favorite song off that tape is Word on the Streets, which is track 3. Bruh, word on the street, you know I keep the heat. Word on that little fucking sample, bro. That shit goes stupid. That little loop they threw on it, that shit goes crazy. The whole tape is really good. To me, I enjoy Key Glock's music more than Young Dolph. You know, Dolph is like, I'm not gonna say father figure because I'm pretty sure they cousins, but he's like, he's the elder statesman when you compare him to Key Glock. You feel me? If you hear pauses, I'm just taking occasional hits in between me talking. But if you haven't heard it already, go check out Key Glock by Yellow Tape by Key Glock. Go check out Key Glock by Yellow Tape. I'm pretty sure he dropped another project this year. I think it was Son of a Gun. Also another good project, just didn't make the list this year. So that was one. Shout out to Key Glock. And my last honorable mention is it's gotta be this, bro. Mac Miller Circles album. Another album that released early this year. This is one I just threw in the honorable mentions because I haven't even listened to it in full yet. So it just being in my honorable mentions off me not listening to it in full obviously means something because, rest in peace Mac Miller. He's been gone from us for about 2 years now. He's released 2 projects since his passing, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure there's more in the tuck that hopefully we got coming out soon. I listened to 2 songs off Circles. I really can't say much about it, and I really don't want to listen to it in full because it's just going to make me sad again. It's just going to make me think about Mac Miller again, which is also sad. Mac's the GOAT. There's really not much you could say about Mac, that hasn't been said already. So hopefully one day when I'm in the right right state of mind, I will eventually listen to it in full. But right now, I gotta, just cool off the Mac right now. There are still shit I listen to by him. It's just this is like it's his posthumous album, so you're like, fuck, and it's not no regular rap. It's not no rapidy, it's not no rap shit. He's gonna be singing, he's gonna be hitting melodies and hooks and all that shit on it. So it's just gonna make me more sad. You feel me? That was honorable mentions for the year 2020 in rap music. Yes, sir. All these are rap, bro. I don't have no other I don't be listening to no bad bitch music. I don't be listening to Weeknd, no Division, no JMSN, or none of that bullshit. I'm pretty solid to the core when it comes to music. It's literally just rap. So with that being said, this is my Ramo, Nico Still Apex, Big Flares top 15 projects of the year. Starting off at number 15, we have the Boldy James, Price of Tea in China. Boldy James, he been rapping for a good amount of time. I'm probably say over a decade. He recently got a resurgence. From what I heard, that he signed Griselda. Like, he's one of their signees, so that's a good thing to know. This album was alright. I threw it in top 15 because it just had to be there, because there was, like, the album's great. It's just with Boldy James, like, his mellow tone flow, to me, it's really hard to get into his shit. I mean, he really, like, when it comes to his beat selection, though, that's another good thing. And this album was solely produced by Alchemist, so that Alchemist really never missed when it comes to the beats. So, starting off, you have Karuth, which is crazy. Surf and Turf with Vince. You got Runnin', Scrape the Bowl with Benny the Butcher. Man, Benny on guest verses this year. I might even do my top 5 verses of the year and guest verses of the year by the end of this pod, so I'm not even going to go into it. But just know, Benny got a couple verses of the year candidates, if we're really being honest. There is a deluxe version of Price of Tea in China. It is good. There's like 5 or 6 songs of it. 2 out of the 6 songs I really thought were like crazy. It was the one with El Camino, and then there's another one on there that was really good. I can't find it right now because I don't have it in front of me, and I'm not going to sit here in radio silence while I look for it, but Price of Tea in China, number 15 to me. Number 14, we have Meet the Woo 2 by Pop Smoke. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. He's released 2 projects this year. This was one of the 2. The other one is Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, his debut album that garnished, obviously, a lot of controversy over that first fucking cover that Virgil made. And then they literally had people send in their own submissions because the cover that Virgil made was so trash. And it was just wild. There's a whole big thing about it. That album got too much controversy and has too much songs for me to put it in the top 15. And when you listen to Meet the Woo 2, it's literally short, sweet, straight to the point. The other one's got way too many features. It's overcrowded with features. There's too many songs on it. I really can't enjoy your project if it's more than 15 songs. It's really hard to, bro. It's really hard to have a good album sequence perfectly and a lot of good tracks and not fall off and me be bored by the time I get to track 15. It's been happening a lot with these deluxe albums. And with those deluxe albums, to me, it's just a whole money grab. Because, I think it's a money grab because it's like, it's just basically dropping 2 albums. They're going to stream. People are going to listen to it in full. So it's like you're making double your money off of throwaways. And then you just say it's a deluxe. So it's I guess it's like, it's a gift and a curse. Because it's like you do get to hear more music from your favorite artist, but it's like some throwaways. It's not shit that's supposed to be on the album. And like gauging from artists, you got artists like Busta Rhymes dropping fucking 2 different deluxe albums within a month of his regular album dropping. So now you have, excuse me. So now you have 48 Busta Rhymes songs that came out in the span of 1 month. You know how hard it is to digest something like that? Busta Rhymes would be your favorite artist of all time. You're not going to listen to that whole shit in full unless you a psychopath. Unless you like indoor rock climbing or something, or you at work or something. I don't know, bro. But, where was I going with that? Yeah, Boldy James has a deluxe. It's not like a big deluxe. Usually with a deluxe, you'll get either a whole new album or you'll get like 10 songs. This one, it was only 5, but go check that out. Shout out Boldy James. He has another project. No, he dropped like 4 projects this year, by the way, which is crazy. By the time I'm recording this, which is December 13th. We talking about Meet the Woo 2. Jeez, man. This pack whooping my ass. But Meet the Woo 2. Short album, 13 songs. plus Dior. Dior's been on the past 3 projects that he's had. You really gotta run with it. You feel me? Um, Shorter album, only 30 minutes. Like half the tracks of Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, and it's got some shit on it. Really, it's got Foreigner. That's the first A Boogie song I've ever enjoyed. So shout out to that. Christopher Walking, Another Fire. Sweetheart with Fabio, Fire. You got Mannequin with Lil TJ, Fire. It's really a good album. Like, I'd rather listen to this over the debut album, because it's like the debut album was just like, and it's his posthumous album, so it's like, you know, he doesn't have 100% say in that shit of what goes on it. It's literally just his team putting features on the shit. You feel me? But yeah, that was another good project. What was that? Number 14? That was 14. Yeah. So number 13. My number 13 project of the year. Alright, we back. My bad. That was my fault. We was at number 13. I accidentally clicked the little Clubhouse notification, so it shut my audio off. Y'all didn't need to know that, but just saying. But what was I saying? My number 13. My number 13 is this one's gonna get me a little bit of flack for the one that comes before this, but it's Lil Baby My Turn. That's my number 13. Like I said, it's really hard for me to, enjoy 20 songs on an album, because it's just so much to me. But these 20 songs are great. These 20 songs are good. This is the regular version. I don't think I have any deluxe versions of albums on my top 15, because I'd rather just hear the original. I guess this is his debut album, if we're being honest. Even though he's dropped plenty of mixtapes and other projects before this, but this one was the one that really solidified his mainstream success as an artist and a rapper. There's not really much to say about this, There's like a bunch of crazy singles that sold on here. You have Grace, you have We Paid, you have Emotionally Scarred, you have Something to Prove, Out of all that on the album, those are all, crazy hits. And this past year, Lil Baby's become one of the best artists of the year. A lot of people are saying it's Meg, a lot of people are saying it's Youngboy, a lot of people are saying it's Uzi. I really feel like it's Baby. Baby's one of the most versatile artists of the year, singing, rapping, all that other bullshit. And honestly, if we being honest, Emotionally Scarred, one of my favorite songs. That's probably one of the most popular songs of the album, But that's definitely one of my favorite songs of this year, Don't you how to get paid. Nah, that shit goes stupid, you feel me? Shit, that was my number 13. My number 12. Oof. This is gonna get me a lot of flack, but I had to do it, bro. I had to do it. Emergency Tsunami by Nav. Holy shit. That is my number 12. That is my number 12 album of the year. You could fight me, you could at me, you could DM me, you could send me death threats. I do not care. I was not a Nav fan at all. I liked that one shit that he first came out with. I'm pretty sure in like 2015 or 16. I think it was 16, bro, or 17. Don't know myself again. Pull me up some dope and I feel like myself again. That first ever song that he came out with, like, that was hard. And then people found out that he was fucking Arabian or whatever the fuck he was. And yeah, the Brown Boy strikes again, bro. Out of all of his albums, this is really the first one that stuck out to me. All the other ones really sound the same. Like, Good Intentions was okay. Like, it had 1 or 2 good songs on there. And then he dropped, like, the Brown Boy shit. And then he dropped, like, the Deluxe or whatever. And those were, like, eh. This one, though, him and Weezy got into a pocket on this album that is just, it's hard to discredit. It's really hard to discredit Nav's work on this album and Weezy's work on this album. Every beat hits, every song flows. Like, I've played the album while I've been streaming, and it's played like 2 or 3 times in a row, and I haven't even noticed. And it's not a short. I mean, there's 14 tracks on it. 12 if you don't include like the intro and outro because there's no music on it. But it's a 30-minute album, short, sweet, straight to the point. There's a couple of features on it. Gunna, Thug, Baby, the usual, Keyed, the usual, and then you have Saw Baby, which was like my first, that's what really like, fishing fucking wire like hooked me in to really wanting to listen to the album. Seeing the Saw Baby seeing a Saw Baby feature on it. So that was really surprising. And it's a really good verse, by the way. But bro, once I first played this, like I played it while I was driving, so like I'm like, all right, breaking news intro gets through, and then the beat on Friends and Family, that burn, 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 burn. Yo, that shit. Once that shit hit, I was like, forget about it. I knew this was gonna be a good album from the jump. And you know what's crazy? This might be his most microwaved album, I feel. Like, I feel like he just dropped this out of the blue, like, came out of nowhere doing it. But it felt good. Like, it felt enjoyable. It didn't feel like I was listening to a fucking Nav album by the time I finished it. I was like, Nav and Weezy, wow, this is a real good fucking duo. This is a real slept-on duo when it comes to making shit. You know what I mean? And if we gonna be honest, bro, Weezy was giving Nav better beats than he's giving Gunna and Baby this year, bro. Which is crazy, bro. Shout out to Weezy, man. He got to be one of the best producers of the year for this project just by itself. I know he got other shit on like Wanna and shit like that, but we'll talk about that later. Spoilers ahead. Spoilers ahead. Fuck out of here. My favorite song off this album is probably Friends and Family, because that beat is just disgusting. The 808s are hitting like a motherfucker on that shit. That shit be making me have the ugly face the whole time, Shout out to Nav, a fucking surprising entry into my top 15, and a deserved entry. Hopefully he continues to do shit with Weezy solely by himself, because that would be good. I'll definitely be tuning in that. Try to give artists a chance. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't like Nav, try to listen to this. And if you can't get through it, then that's not me. That's your ears. They not mine. Number 11. Burden of Proof by Benny the Butcher and Hit Boy. Man, Burden of Proof, great. Great album. I wasn't iffy on it. I just know that Hit Boy is like an producer to me. He's like an producer. He doesn't have like his own sound. He really don't have his own sound. Like, he sounds like Boy One Day and producing and shit. And that's why they always get grouped together. But I didn't take him as seriously until I heard this album. Like, damn, like, because before this, like 2 months before this, he dropped King's Disease with Nas. And that was just a whole bunch of mid, literally. Production-wise, rapping-wise, feature-wise, it was just mid. Like, I don't even know how that shit is being considered for a Grammy. I don't know how half the albums that are being considered for best rap album this year coming up in the Grammys are even considered. Like, who the fuck is D-Smoke? Who the fuck is D-Smoke? That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to hear no Boogie. I don't want to hear none of that garbage. Bro, fuck that. Take all that shit off, bro. Alfredo and A Written Testimony are the only two that really deserve Grammys for me. Fuck it, throw the Nav album in there, bro. Give Nav a fucking Grammy for that album, because that shit fire, bro. That shit fire. See, I don't have Banks or anybody else to, like, contradict me and be like, bro, you wildin' for saying that. So I'm gonna say it, bro. Nav single-handedly saved hip-hop. Alright, nah, not that. Now I'm going too far. Back to this Benny album, though. Shit, man. It's really what you're gonna get out of a Benny album, but it's not fully loaded with hard-ass pots and pans Derringer beats. Like, you do get versatility in the beats here. Like, 1 or 2 of these beats could have been for Drake. There was supposed to be a Drake feature on here, supposedly, but that's gonna be saved for some other time. If you don't know this already, this is industry news, cause your boy Industry now. You feel me? News that I heard not too long ago is that the Benny and Drake song that they have that are supposed to be released don't even have a hook on it. So I'm pretty sure they're just gonna be barring you up the whole song, which is fire. I wouldn't mind hearing that. I wouldn't mind hearing Drake, dust off his fucking pen and go crazy, because it's been a while since he been spazzing like that. But with Burden of Proof, my favorite track off of it is probably Warpaint. It's either Warpaint or the song with Ross. Those are two of my favorite beats. You're never gonna go wrong when you hear Wes and Conway on the same beat. It's usually always my favorite track of the album whenever they're all three are on the same song, either on West Side's project, Conway's project, or Benny's project. If all three of them have the song together, it's most likely going to be my favorite song of the album, regardless. He really showed some versatility in here. Like, it wasn't just straight raps, barely any hooks, hard beats. Like, there were some melodies, there was hooks on a lot of the songs. Like, there was structure, there was substance. Like, there was a lot of it. It felt like what a debut album should feel like. It felt like he was putting in work. Like, I wouldn't say Plugs I Met is a debut album. I wouldn't say Tana Talk 3 is a debut album, because those aren't. They're not the projects are not sequenced, and they're just not as enjoyable, and they're not like as versatile as Burden of Proof. I like this better than Pray for Paris by by West Side Gun this year. I liked it better than From a King to a God by Conway that came out this year. There was a bunch of Griselda projects that came out this year. The song with Dom Kennedy is alright. If whoever hears this, if y'all got beef with me, just know I've been saying for the past 2 years Dom Kennedy fell off, and Larry June took his style and fucking backflipped that shit, somersaulted, whatever, cartwheel with that shit, and has been killing Dom Kennedy ever since he's been making music. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Larry June more lyrical. Larry June got a better ear for beats, and he not as lazy as this motherfucker, Dom Kennedy. A lot of West Coast listeners are gonna be tired at me saying that, but hey, what you gonna do? Also, rest in peace, DJ Shay. Rest in peace, DJ Shay. Big contributor, DJ for Griselda. Lost his life. I'm pretty sure to COVID, so rest in peace. Another good song that I liked on the end of Burden of Proof was the Legend song. That's another good way to end your album. You feel me? And that was number 11, Burden of Proof by Benny. This is really my first or second time ever doing a top 10 list. I did one for last year, but I never put it out. So just bear with me. And I'm dolo, so I'm trying to entertain y'all by myself. You feel me? If you want, I could do a backflip. You heard that? I just did a backflip and landed it. Number 10, Project of the Year 2020, is Only for Dolphins by Action Bronson. I don't even know what to call Action Bronson anymore. Rapper, actor, singer, exotic olive oil taster, like he says on one of his songs on Only for Dolphins. There's really not much to explain when you talk about Action. There's it's his Action Bronson's past few projects. Action Bronson's past few projects have been different. He's been painting his own album covers. I'm glad. The past 3 projects he's had with White Bronco, Lamb Over Rice, and Only for Dolphins, all 3 of those are really good albums, bro. Because honestly, to me, I was scared that he was falling off after Mr. Wonderful and Blue Chip 7000, because those were just misses for me. Those are complete misses. They were mid to me. So when you got White Bronco, Lamb Over Rice, and Only for Dolphins hitting, if you listen to those 3, you could see progression. You could hear, you could hear his range in that shit. Bruh, one of the songs out here, Magnolia, it has some wild lyrics on it. Where the fuck is it? I'm pretty sure I heard a fucking, I heard a Blue Waffle line in one of these songs, bro. No kizzy, bro. I'm gonna find that bitch though. I'm looking for it, bro. One of his man said Blue Waffle, bro, on a song. That shit was nuts. But yeah, shout out to Action Bronson, bro. Massive weight loss. She's been going crazy in the gym. My favorite song off here is probably C12, H16, N2, or or what is it? Hard Target. That's the last song off the tape. It's just wild in and out. Like, he has these comedy bars, and then he just gets serious where he's really spinning. And then there's songs I hear that are like skits, like Splash, Splash. Like, you'll hear it throughout the album. It sounds like a Soul Glow commercial when you hear it, bro. Splash, a fragrance from men. Like, this shit is funny, bro. He has these funny songs like Latin Grammys, bro, produced by Cooking Soul, I'm pretty sure. I'm just guessing, so don't quote me on this, but 36 minutes, 12 tracks, really good album that flows, bro. My favorite Action Bronson project since Blue Chips 2, if we're being completely honest, you feel me? And that was number 10, so shit, we in our top 10 now. We got 9 more left. If y'all keeping along so far, we started off with Boldy, Price of Tea in China, Meet the Woo, Baby My Turn, Emergency Tsunami, Burden of Proof, and then Only for Dolphins. I didn't say the honorable mentions because I forgot them. Number nine. This hurt me to put this album so high, but it literally came out like 2 weeks ago, so I'm still kind of digesting it, if we're being honest. It is by the GOAT, top 5 artists of all time to me, but that's just me. Rock Marciano. Mount Marcy by Rock Marciano. Jesus, what is there to say about Rock Marciano, bro? Shit, if we're being honest, he's basically fathered that whole Griselda sound when it comes to beats, raps, and all that shit. So when he gets his flowers, it makes me happy, because like, there wouldn't be no Griselda, I feel like, if it wasn't for Rock. And if it wasn't for that Rex Ryan verse, there'd be a whole lot of different conversations had about Griselda. And that's just me. That's me opening my third eye. But Mount Marcy, he dropped it the last week of November, like right after Thanksgiving. You know what he does? He usually drops it on his website, buy it $30, $40. You know, buy your physical, get your digital copy and shit, and then he'll drop it on like streaming services. You know, like 1 or 2 weeks later. You know, because, you know, you got to get that moolah, bro. These shits are works of art. Any project from Rock Marcy or Makami or Ka, like Brownsville Ka, those are all works of art. Those are not albums. Those are bodies of work. You feel me? Mount Marcy, it don't have many features on it. It has Action, Schoolboy Q, Stove Got Cooks, Cool Keith. And, shit, man from Long Island, best rapper out of Long Island. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. Best producer out Long Island. We gonna talk about that later. You gonna know what I mean. Shit, bro. Mount Marcy is, even though it just came out, like, I'm still trying to digest all the bars from like, songs on this shit. If we're being honest, I must have listened to this, like, 5 times in full. And so far, so far from hearing this, you know, bruh, it's it's really hard to explain Rock Marciano. He's like Rick Ross, like, he has those mafioso raps, bruh. Crazy shit, bruh. The only miss that is on this album is, shit, Pitchfork gave it 8 out of 10, which is crazy. That means that shit fire. It's better than Marcielago. Marcielago was a lot for me when that shit first came out. I don't know why. That Tom Gear shit, I think it was just hard. It was a lot of, like, to take in. The only song for me my favorite song is probably Downtown 81. That little beat, that dun 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 dun. That sample, forget about it, bro. The only song for me on here that was kind of weird was what the fuck was it? It was the one, I think it was like Wicked Days or something. Yeah, bro. Just know that Rock has crazy quotables on here. He said, scraping the bowl like an 8-year-old. Like, what? A wino, but he was fly, though. 2 diamond crucifix. What was it? 2 diamond crucifixes I wore for all the times that I've been double-crossed? Steel vagina. Yeah, that shit is nuts, man. Yeah, Mount Marcy, bro. Schoolboy Q rapped on COVID Cough. Track 3 on that album, crazy. Wheat 40s right after COVID Cough just slaps. Pimps Don't Wear Rabbits. Steel Vagina. Baby Powder, Trenchcoat Wars, Crockett and Tubbs, bro. It's just a crazy fucking body of work. I'm not gonna say album. Alright. Number 8. Number 8 is God damn. Number 8 is Lil Uzi Vert. Not Eternal to Take. Not Eternal to Take. Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 2. I like this better than Eternal to Take. Eternal to Take was great, don't get me wrong, but it was definitely the weakest project that he dropped this year. Love versus the World 2 is literally the project that everybody wanted for him. It basically has all the, like, not all the leaks obviously, but it has most of the leaks that everybody wanted to hear. So it's literally 14 tracks of songs that he's previewed that people just been wanting to hear for years. First of all, you got the fucking 4-hitter knockout combination, which is Bean featuring Chief Keef, Yezersky, what with 21 Savage, What's Up with Future, and then Strawberry Pills with fucking Young Thug, bruh. After you get to that, you're just like, damn, like, I just heard 4 crazy-ass, wild Uzi songs in a row. What's next? Okay, I can show you his fire. And then you got Moon Relay, bruh. Trapped This Way. Bruh, run that Uzi album back, and trust me, you'll realize that it is better than Eternal Take. Not to take anything away from Eternal Take, because it does have Silly Watch, it does have Pop, it does have You Better Move, it does have Homecoming, like, it's fire. But to me, I've always go back to Yezersky, and I always go back to Bean with Kobe. Bean with Chief Keef. Not really much, man. Lil Uzi, one of the hardest rappers out. One of the best rappers out, successful rappers out, Hopefully he drops more soon, because we was waiting, like, it was like 2 or 3 years before Love Is a Rage 2, so, like, Uzi fans were just dying to get more shit from him. Staying on that Uzi topic, we have, at our number 7, Baby Pluto X Pluto. That dropped, I think, mid-November or late November. Man, that shit, you got, bruh. So Baby Pluto X Pluto is Future and Lil Uzi Vert's joint project. They released 2 singles earlier this year, around like August or July or whatever. Over Your Head, and I think it was Paddock. Not gonna be confused with New Paddock. Those were 2 good ones. Like, Over Your Head was fire, Paddock was high, like, they slapped. So people knew an album was coming, but they didn't know it was gonna take fucking 3 months for it to come out. But shit, it starts off with Stripes Like Burberry, which is already a hit. And then you got money on me. Hey, money on me. Hey, money on money, bruh. Then you got, like, you got Drinking and Smoking, you got Brought a Bad Bitch, Rockstar Chains, which is just Future. Like, bro, you have a solo Uzi song, you have a solo Future song on here, and then you got their shits together. Bro, I don't want to break up. My favorite song off of here is probably Plastic. There is a deluxe version already with 6 songs. Tic Tac, My Legacy, Heart in Pieces, Because of You, Bust a Move, Baby Sasuke. All of those are great. It's just I'd rather hear them at the end of the album, not at the beginning. I like starting the album off with Stripes Like Burberry, because then it just flows after that. But nonetheless, great project. This is my favorite Uzi project that has been released this year, obviously, since we just talked about Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 2. So, great listen. If y'all haven't heard it, which most of y'all probably have, obviously. Let me take a brief intermission. Shit, we back. I took a bong hit and I died from it, so I didn't want to get 48 seconds of me coughing. So I was just like, fuck it, start a new thing. Alright, where we last left off was Pluto X Baby Pluto. I feel like I'm not describing these albums enough because it's like, you might as well just listen to them to see. I'm literally just ranking them and giving you my favorite song off these. So my favorite song is probably Plastic off of the Uzi and Future shit. That Plastic beat, that beat goes hard, the hook goes hard. That shit just Car Test, 10 out of 10. That shit slaps. That's probably the first one I go to when I listen to the album. If I don't want to listen to it in full, I just go straight to Plastic because that shit goes stupid, bro. Hopefully we hear some more shit from them. I feel like we won't because it's like Future will do a collab with somebody and then that's it. Like he did Super Slimy, he did World on Drugs, like he did all that other shit. The only sequel I know that he's coming out with that's like really rumored is Super Slimy 2 with Young Thug. And with that, like I didn't even like the first one like that if we're being honest. So like it's a little iffy. But yeah, that's number 7, I believe. Number 7. Yep. Alright, so now we get to the nitty gritty. My number 6 project of the year. This is another crazy one that I don't know why I put it there, because this man dropped 3 projects this year. Like, everybody's just dropping music crazy this year, so. This man dropped Pray for Paris this year, and Who Made the Sunshine also. So you obviously know the one I'm picking. West Side Gun, Fly God is the awesome guy too, bro. This one is the hardest, most consistent project that he's dropped this whole year, bro. This one was like, this is like Wayne dropping I Am Not a Human Being, and then dropping a dedication right after it. This is the dedication. Like, Pray for Paris is like I'm Not a Human Being, or like the Carter, but this is this is West Side Gun's dedication. This shit, there's no like dull moment on. Like, this is just hits, hit your ass. Michael Irvin, boom, crazy ass Derringer beat. Jose Canseco, one of my favorite Stove God Cooks verses ever, bro. Jose Canseco, that shit got a hook and everything. I'm not gonna hit the high notes, but you know. Yo, Stove God, my favorite. Him and Shawnee Bin Laden are my favorite rappers that I've just discovered this year, bro. And Stove God Cooks has been rapping for a while. He was Busta Rhymes. He's Busta Rhymes' artist. Busta Rhymes co-signed him. He used to go under Aaron Cooks, or just Cooks with like the $ for the S. Now he's Stove God Cooks. You'll hear more about him later. Spoilers ahead. Bro, one more hit like comes right after Jose Canseco, bro. One more hit is disgusting, bro. I remember the first time I heard it, because I literally camped out for Fly God too. Like, I was waiting. I was like, Pray for Paris was kind of anime. It was kind of hella mainstream. Like, it was just feature-based and shit. This, I was like, I need this, bro. I knew it was going to be hard just off the cover, bro. So, bro, one more hit, bro. This man Stove God said, Cartier goggles, bitch, I'm Horace Grad. Bro, as soon as he said that, bro, literally tears came down my eyes. Like, when I hear a good rap verse and it makes me make the ugly face, I'll literally tear up, because that's how good that shit is to me, bro. Bro, as soon as he hit that, bro, I had the ugly face. There was literally a tear going down my eyes. I was streaming listening to the whole album on Twitch and shit. Like, it was different. Then you have the little Sadhu Gold interludes that he has. Shout out to Sadhu Gold. Very underrated producer. Even the skits I fuck with on here. Like the Fuck the Police skit. That was fire, bro. Buffs versus Wires you have right over there with Benny and Boldy James. Like, it's good. Boldy needed to rap closer to the mic in his verse, if we're being honest, which he does need to do a lot. He sound like the beat's rapping over him. Like, Boldy James sound like the beat rapping over him at this point, bruh. But, you have Bubba Chuck, another Stove Got Cooked verse. Like, this is like a written testimony to me. Like, it was a West Side Gun album with a little Stove Got Cooked sprinkled in. He was on, 4 songs? I'm pretty sure on this project. 14 songs, 33 minutes. You know, another short album with another good album. It don't matter how short the album is if there's already 10 fucking slappers on it out of 14 songs, you know? If we want to get into his other projects, like Pray for Paris was good. It was just, when I go to Pray for Paris, I really only listen to 500 Ounces. Which Rock Marciano had the best verse on. People have told me, Jamal Juicebox has told me that Freddie Gibbs never been out-rapped. He got out-rapped by Rock Marciano on that shit, if we being honest. But we'll get to that a little later. Spoiler alert. He also dropped Who Made the Sunshine not too long ago. That shit, he pulled some features. He pulled Bust Out. He got 2 Slick Rick features on there. He got Jadakiss on there. That I was going to switch with this. But I was like, I want to just have one West Side Gun project on this list. Because then I would just, if it really came down to it, I'd put all 3 on this. But I'm not trying to be biased like that. So I wanted to just have one. If you do listen to Who Made the Sunshine, bro, my favorite is probably Liz Loves Luger. The beat on that was fucking insane. Or the 98 Sabres with Wes. I mean, with Conway and Benny and Armani and shit like that, all of Griselda. You know, West Side Gun, he does get a lot of flack and hate on Twitter. People say he's a trash rapper, he can't rap, but bruh, when he drops, like I was saying, I accidentally pressed this on by accident, but like I was saying, he does get a lot of flack. People saying he can't rap, he's trash, he's the weakest out of all 3. To me, he raps better than Boldy James, and he makes better music than Boldy James, but that's just me. Shout out to Westside, bro. Who Made the Sunshine, Pray for Paris, and Fly God 2. Fly God 2 is my number 6 of 2020. Alright, moving on. Number 5. My number 5 is one that deserved to be top 5 of anybody's list this year. Alfredo by Freddie Gibbs and The Alchemist. Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ. This is a short ass 10-song album, 35 minutes. Released early this year. I'm gonna say May or June, but I'm just like winging it. Bruh, you already know what you're gonna get when you get this Freddie. But when I mean this Freddie, I mean Pinata Freddie. This is Pinata Freddie, just on Alchemist beats. So, bruh, any project that he drops where he's really rapping in that bag, bro, is just a certified 10 out of 10, regardless. It's a certified classic regardless, bro. Literally. Like, he has dropped other projects, and they've just been adding me. Like, I don't want to hear him on Kenny Beats. I don't want to hear him on no fucking Pierre Bourne beats. I don't want to hear him. Like, the only other producer that I'd rather hear him on that's not like a boom bap, like Neo fucking bap, whatever the fuck those idiots on Twitter call it, is Cardo Got Wangs. Like, I would like to hear Freddie Gibbs over Cardo Got Wangs beats. There's really nobody else. But this is him and Alchemist. You know, that shit it starts off in 1985, bro. Great song. His flow is fucking different. The guitar fucking loop on that shit is nuts. Then you have God is Perfect, which is fire. Then you have Scotty Beam with Rick Ross, bro. Rick Ross's verse on there is literally like audio heroin. You got Frank Lucas with Benny the Butcher. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard from many other people, Jimbo Juicebox on Twitter, saying that Freddie Gibbs has never been out-rapped. But if you go by his projects, Pinata, he got out-rapped. He got out-rapped by Mac Miller and somebody else on Pinata. I'm kind of drawing a blank right now. If we're being honest, he got out-rapped by Mac and somebody else on there. Probably Meech Baz on there, on the last song, But over the whole album, yeah. The other shit, Bandana, he got out rapped by Pusha T on that shit. God the verse by Pusha T, bro. And you can't expect nothing different. And then this, bro, he got out rapped by Benny, bro. And he low key almost got out rapped by Conway on Babies and Fools, if we're really keeping it 100. Not to take away from how great the album is, it just flows, bro. Sonically, it's probably one of my favorite albums of the year, sonically. It just mastered, like, perfectly, bro. You got other shit, you got baby shit, you got something to rap about with Tyler, you got Skinny Shug. Tyler's verse on there is good. I really don't want to hear verses about him fucking white men, but apparently that's what he likes to rap about over Alchemist beats, so you gonna let him do him, I guess. His verse on Pray for Paris was no different. It just sounds like his verse on here was like freestyled. Like he's like, I was on the boat when Freddie sent me this shit, and then he ties it back to him being on a boat or some shit towards the end of the verse. I just felt like it was freestyled, but that's whatever. It's Tyler. Like, what you gonna get fucking like rape bars from Tyler in 2020? You obviously not going to, because he a pussy boy. But shout out to Tyler. Yeah, Skinny Shug. Another wild ass. I'm pretty sure that was a single that dropped before the album. Great album. Hopefully Freddie drops. If he don't drop this year coming up, 2021, hopefully he do some shit with Madlib by 2022. Or at least something with Alchemist by 2022. I'll be happy, bro. This man Freddie Gibbs, low-key, he in my top 15 of all time, I feel. If he's not my top 15 of all time, he's in my top 20. And that says a lot, because Lil Wayne not even up there. Lil Wayne might be up there. He might be up there. Snoop Dogg not up there. DMX not up there. Like, it's a wild list. One day I'm going to have to just take some time and do my top 20 and have everybody bitch at me when I hear it. Right now, I'm not going to do that because I don't want the flack. That was number 5, right? I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay, so our number 4 album of the year. Wanna by Gunna. That shit was better than My Turn. That shit was better than all the Uzi projects this year. And they still trying to somehow say Gunna fell off and he don't sound the same. Which is fucking retarded, but hey, I'm not gonna hate, you feel me? This album, man, the sequencing of this album and the way this album flows, it's like I'm literally laying on top of water when I listen to this shit. Like, Argentina is great, and then after that you hear, this ain't no motherfucking gimmick. Hey, hey, like, that shit goes crazy, bro. Once that shit's hitting me, I'm already, like, either high as fuck or mid-smoking. And then, like, my go-to, like, smoking, like, song of the year when it's, like, blunts and shit, the first song I'll put on is most likely Money on the Way, MOTW, which is the 3rd track off of here. Bruh. Money on the way, say something. Hey, yeah. Bruh, that's why I don't like the One of Deluxe, because, like, Money on the Way is not the 3rd song. And the way he did the deluxe, like, the sequencing is all out of fucking whack. I just couldn't enjoy the deluxe as much as I enjoyed the original, bruh. Like, there was a couple, like, misses on here. The only miss I would say to me is probably Far with Young Thug. That's probably one of the worst songs I've heard this year, if we're being honest. But that's not going to take away from how good this album is in full, Cool Than a Bitch, bro. Fire. Rockstar Bikers and Chains, bro. Jesus Christ, that beat is another level. But shit, that Money on the Way might be top 5 songs of the year for me. I'm not going to hold y'all. Great album, bro. The One of Deluxe is good, but it's just not... It's not like the regular one was 18 songs, 50 minutes. The One of Deluxe, bruh, is 26 songs, an hour and 10 minutes. So you're just adding a whole nother 20 minutes and fucking mad songs on that shit. So, like, I just can't. It's, like, too much, bruh. Anything over 20 songs is really too much. Like, I gotta listen to that bitch in, like, parts or sequences. Or, like, listen to, like, 6 songs today and listen to, like, 6 songs tomorrow or some shit like that. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but it's, like, when I hear that shit, it's, like, different. But on the deluxe, like, Wanna Flow is one of my favorite shits with Yak Gotti. That's one of my favorites, bro. Street Sweeper with Future, I think, is the deluxe only. That's another good one, bro. But yeah, bro, that's number 4. Yeah, it's crazy to put that over Alfredo, but it's really going off of what I liked, what I enjoyed listening to, not how good the raps are on it or how good the beats are on it. It's like how it sounded to me, how it flowed to me, sequencing to me, like features to me, like it's different, you know. The way I've consumed music within the past, I'd say 3 years, is way different than how I would consume music like 8, 6, even 5 years ago. Because it's either a different time, I've matured, and like I've grown to like enjoy all types of rap, not just one. You feel me? Not just boom bap, original rap. Like, not that fucking, yo, put my backpack on, let me listen to Lil Brother all day. You feel me? Shout out to Lil Brother. Number 3. I think we're at number 3. Top 3, bro. Number 3. Stove God Cooks Reasonable Drought. Holy shit, bro. This is the first I've ever heard of Stove God Cooks. Like, I follow Rock so much that I just seen him put, like, this cover. There's a weird-ass photoshopped red cover of this man's, like, side profile and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro? I'm like, this shit looks weird. I was like, this shit looks corny. Like, the cover looks corny. Like, this is just some shit. If we're being honest, that's some shit that Rock Marciano did for the bread type shit. So I'm like, damn, bro, like, this is kind of like, I don't know, this might seem corny to me, I don't know, bro. But then I was like, shit, it says on the cover, it's executive produced and produced by Rock Marciano. So that was one that hooked me in. And then the title, bro, Reasonable Drought, a play on Jay-Z, off of Jay-Z's first album, which is Reasonable Doubt. And this is his first project, debut project, I'm guessing. So it's like, okay, maybe I should give this the chance, because like Reasonable Doubt is a classic. So how you gonna name your shit Reasonable Drought if it's not somewhat classic like? And then it dropped like the beginning of 2020, like the very beginning of 2020. I'm gonna say like the first week or two of 2020. And it just starts off with Rolls Royce brake lights. There's not come anymore, but the plug come late night. I just wanna be successful. Yo, he snapped! He snapped, bro. As soon as that beat drops on Rolls Royce brake lights, bro. Bruh. Rolls Royce brake lights. Yeah, he goes. He starts that shit off. Rolls Royce brake lights. Joy come in the morning, but the plug come late night. Yo, he said, tell them killers. Trillis ever did it. Shooters in the 92 Intrepid. You got collage work. His shit mixed with they work. My shit is Cinderella Slipper. Bro, as soon as he hit that, my shit is Cinderella Slipper, bro. But he said, I closed the casket and hearse you. Work, walk a killer down like Herschel, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Peter on the water, killer, patience is virtue. God is an alien, pour it from a bird view. 32 liter, respect my skeeter. Light skin base runner, bitch, I'm Derek Jeter. Oh my, bro, this is literally the first verse of this shit, bro. My hand's dirty. I left 6 pure, but I hit the other 30, bro. I stepped on 30. ESPN prices, I do 30 for 30. Bro, this is literally all the first song on the album, bro. So as soon as I heard that shit, I was like, forget about it. I'm already stuck that I gotta just give this. This man is snapping, bro. He got comedy bars, bro. Some of his bars is comedy, like they make you laugh. Because he's saying some outlandish shit, bro. Bro, left 6 pure, but I OJ cut 30? I OJ cut 30? Bro, he's spaz on that, bro. And then the second song, bro, Bread of Life, I think, according to my Apple Music, like, of the year playlist, like, you know how they do, like, the Spotify Wrapped and shit? I think Bread of Life was my third most played song. I think it was, like, 93 plays, bro. Bread of Life. What is it? That bass line in the beginning. Sold a brick out the church parking lot. Hallelujah. He said, I took the word and baptized it. Ran it up, I need a fucking husband. Bro, listen to this album, bro. One of the most breakout lines I've ever heard on that just stuck out to me on this album. It's fucked up, but it sticks out to me every time I hear it. He said, Papa named me after a fight. Mama ain't wanna fuck. Bro, you know how dark that is? That is low-key one of the darkest lines I've ever heard in my whole life, bro. Bro, the whole album, there's not one dull moment on the whole album, bro. You just run it back, you know, Gloria Blemente, Lava Lamp, Cocaine Cologne, bro. 12 songs, 40 minutes. This is literally, it felt like listening Illmatic all over again. No cap, bro. You know, that's how it felt listening to it first time. And that's number 3, Stove God Cooks, Reasonable Drought. Go check that out if you haven't. And if you checked out, if anybody's listening, if you checked out any of these albums because it was just solely on my list, let me know. Let me know, because I actually want to hear if I put y'all on to at least one thing off of here. My number 2 album, bro. These top 3 albums were the hardest to sequence. The hardest to sequence. And just place for me in general, like all together. Number 2 is Barnacles by Sada Baby, bro. There's nothing much else I really gotta say about Barnacles, bro. If you know Sada Baby, you know his sound, you know what he does, and you know his raps, bro. So if you were waiting for Barnacles, bro, you know how that shit was gonna sound. You know it was gonna be mad anime tentacle beats, mad fucking horny lines, bro. Like, you know Sada Baby, bro. Sada Baby is my favorite Young Thug clone, if you even want to call him that anymore. And, bro, he is low-key has 1 or 2 more classic projects from me saying he's better than Young Thug. I'm not saying influence-wise. I'm not saying legendary status. I'm just saying off the straight music. Off the straight music. That shit got so many slappers on it, bro. You have Ready to Eat. My shooters gonna ride for me. I'm ready to eat. Bitch, we ain't worried about beef. My shooters fat and they ready to eat. Yo, he snapped on that, bro. And then track 3. Bro, I heard the snippet to this song like a year before Barnacles came out. And I played the snippet ever since. It's only 30 seconds, bro. Giraffes and elephants, bro. He said, I gave her both of these balls, LaMelo and Lonzo. Bro, you know how hard that shit is, bro? I will never trust a bitch like a lifestyle condom. Bro, Sada Baby literally God level raps, God level beat selection, bro. Everything, God level production, bro. You have Races, bro. Bro, Races is wild. They talk about his diamonds all white, they racist or some shit. And then you got Pregnant, bro, right after that. My pocket's pregnant. Nothing about got a tongue pregnant. I pack it's a smoke session. Yo, Sada Baby is one of the most slept on artists of this generation, if we're being honest, bro. Barnacles is a classic, 10 out of 10, no misses, nothing on that, bro. I can keep going, bro. You have 100 round drum right after Pregnant. Another, probably one of my favorite songs, and according to Apple Music, my most played song of the whole fucking year. 100 round drum. 100 round drum. He got 100 round drum. Bro, I play that song. I'm about to check it right now. I played that song 128 fucking times this year, bro. And the album came out in like July, bro, or June. Like, this shit it's wild, bro. Within a half a year, it's become my most played song on Apple Music. Bro, 100 round drum, he literally, his flow and his raps on there are the most unique I've ever heard in my whole life, bro. He goes on some wild shit. AK. Bro, he says some shit that I just don't even understand, bro. I literally don't understand. And then after 100 round drum, after the fucking beautiful song, which is 100 round drum, You have Poppin' Shit right after. Probably my second favorite best song on this fucking project. Or third. It's so hard to choose, bro. You got poppin' shit, bitch, we had a little poppin' shit. First day I got a gun, I was looking for my ops and shit. Bro, come on, bro. Come on. And then after that, you got Double Dick. That's like the only dull moment, because that was a single that he released like a couple months before and shit to like gear us for the album. So Double Dick's alright. Then you got Purple Umbrella, bro. That's literally like Purple 8 Part 2, bro. Bruh, Purple Umbrella, bro. The beat on that is ridiculous. And then you got House Party. Have a house party. Have a house party. That boy T3, he's featured on all of Saw Baby's albums. That boy hasn't missed on a verse, bro, so far. And then you got Trapezoid after that, bro. What? Bruh. He said upside down crosses. Upside down crosses. Upside down crosses. Bitch, I'ma eat it like crawfish. Rock his whole body like, yo, bruh. Bruh, that man said, what was it? She built like a trapezoid or some shit like that? Bruh. She top and big at the bottom like a trapezoid or something like that. I'm not looking up the lyrics. But then you have Geico, bro, and then you have Tongue Demon. She's a tongue demon, dick on her tongue, dick on it. Bro, I have literally nothing but praise for this album, yo. And people are telling me that this album was bad, bro. This album should be nominated for a Grammy off of just how it sounds and how good it is in general, bro. How fun it is to listen, bro. The replay value behind this shit, bro. I listen to this once or twice a week in full, bro. Soulja Slim. Fire, bro. I feel like Soulja Slim better than know you, yo, bro. That's how he starts the song off, bro. And then the last song on the album, Hey Mister, bro. Hey Mister, you not a killer. Hey Mister, you not a killer, bro. If you haven't listened to Barnacles by Saw Baby, you are fucking missing out, bro. There's no reason to listen to any other project on my list this year, but other than listen to Barnacles, bro. And that's not even my number one. That's not even my number one. We're about to get to it, bro. Barnacles by motherfucking Saw Baby is my number 2 album of the year. And my number 1, if you know me, you know what the fuck I'm gonna choose as my number 1, bro. You know what I'm gonna choose. My bad, I'm pulling this. I'm trying to pull it up real quick. Bruh. My number one, bruh. My number one is A Written Testimony by Jay Electronica. It's already being nominated for a Grammy. So that already gives you... I mean, there's a lot of corny shit being nominated for a Grammy this year. But this should just give you the sense that this man, Jay Electronica, could... Oh, fuck. Drop my headphones. But this man, Jay Electronica, could literally bow out of the rap game for 10 fucking years, bro. 10 whole fucking years, dropping like about 5 songs tops, bro. 5 songs tops. And comes back and gives us this, bro. Gives us A Written Testimony. It's basically a Jay-Z joint album. The only songs Jay-Z isn't on is, I think, Flux Capacitor and another one, bro. There's literally 1 or 2 that Jay-Z's not on, bro, out of this whole 10-song album. So it's literally a Jay-Z fucking joint album, bro. Oh my gosh. Do I even have to go over it, bro? Jay-Z has disgusting lines on here, bro. He said, thinking I was the last one Allah will lay his blessings on. I was trying not to end up like Tony at the restaurant. Bruh, Jay-Z? I don't know what Jay Electronica did for Jay-Z on this album, but Jay-Z has never rapped better than this in his life. I swear to God. I'm not even lying, yo. Bruh, Jay tweeted, when I die, not tweeted, he rapped, when I die, please don't tweet about my death, trying to get mentions, bringing attention to yourself. Please don't post some pic from in the club with some quote you stole like we was tighter than what we was, trying to get likes for my love. If you can't go by the crib, then give my mama a hug. And he said, no fake friends, bro. Jay was saying some wild shit, bro. I got numbers on my phone that I'll never ring again because Allah done called them home. So until we sing again, I got texts on my phone that'll never ping again. I screenshot them, so I got them. I don't want this thing to end, bro. Abdita, bro. Jay has wild lines in here, bro. And that's just Jay-Z, bro. It's literally a Jay Electronica album, and Jay-Z oh my god, bro. This is one of the ones that was just surprising to hear, because he literally announced it like 40 days and when it was supposed to come out. So, like, hearing this shit, bro, it's good, it's refreshing. Like, the overwhelming event, it starts off mad loud as fuck. Like, this piercing sound, so I was already like, damn, what kind of shit is this getting into, bro? And then you hear Ghost of Soulja Slim, bro. You hear Ghost of Soulja Slim, you hear that. Yeah, bro. And then Jay comes in it. What was it? So you scared to death? Just sit down, don't come to your enemy, blah, blah. Jay-Z starts it off with, next time they bring up the guys, you gonna respect us. That little vest ain't gonna do you. I shoot from neck up. I ain't even trying to hold you. Like no Sim. I'm a soldier from that mode. I'm the ghost of him. Bro, as soon as I heard Jay-Z rap those like 4 bars, I was like, nah, this album's gonna be crazy, bro. You got to that. You got to Jay's verse on there, bro. Jay has so many quotables that it's gonna take a whole fucking like podcast just to say the quotables he has on this, bro. If it come from me and Hove, consider it Quran. If it come from any of those, consider it haram. The minaret, bro. I don't even want to say it. One of my favorite lines from this song, from Ghost of Soulja Slim. I bet you a Rothschild I get a bang for my dollar. The synagogue of Satan want me to hang for my collar. But all praises due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I put on for my nation like I'm King T'Challa. Bro, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Bro, I put on for my nation like I'm King T'Challa, bro. It's just, bro. And then the blinding right after with Travis Scott. That's probably one of my favorite Travis Scott songs I've heard this year, bro. Blinded by the light, see the stars in the sun. Yo, bro, that beat, Swiss Beats, you know what Swiss Beats did that beat, bro. As soon as that, boom, oh, hey, oh, bro. And then Jay's part on the blinded, bro, he said, the beat stops, you hear like a doom, doom, with like a little piano, and then you hear, Jay goes, the gift that keeps giving like babushka, Kush rolled up, roll the Kate Busher. Ah, extra, read the headlines, don't read the book, now see the headline, bruh. Jay said 40 days and 40 nights trying to live up to the hype. Yo, oh my god, bruh, he's literally spitting this whole time, bruh. You got the Never Ending Story, Crazy, Shining Suit Theory. That sample is god level. You have Universal Soldier, one of my favorite songs from that shit, bro. Universal Soldier literally makes me cry every time I hear it. Like, I might have to skip it when I listen to the album in full, bro. That Universal Soldier, bro, that shit is one of the saddest songs I've heard in a long time, bro. And then you hear Jay in the background over that, like, breaking down beat, and it's like, save me from my soul. Save me from my soul. Jay saying that in the background, bro. That shit kills me every time, bro. Every fucking time, bro. Then you got Flux Capacitor. I think that's the one of the beat that's like, and then Jay's just spazzing over. Jay Electronica just fucking spazzing it over. He said, "Como también son las sonano," bro. He starts speaking Spanish in that bitch. Bro, Flux. I type in Flux Capacitor lyrics. The first thing that comes up is Flux Capacitor for sale. Motherfuckers trying to time travel, bro. Motherfuckers trying to time travel, bro. Bro, where is that shit, bro? Oh, it's not Flux Capacitor. Flux Capacitor with Jay-Z. I think it's Fruits of the Spirit. Fruits of the Spirit. Bro, the one... Bro, I'm trying to find it. Yeah. This is the one where Jay and the beat's like, And then it's just a loop of that, bro. He said, I snap on the track like the fingers of Thanos. Como también nosotros perdonamos. A los que nos offenden. It's all love, all Wimbledon with the pendant. All I have is the sword and my flag. And bruh, I don't even want to do it, bruh. Bruh, my shahada is my katara. My heart chakra light up when I'm excited. That's fair. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo. Our heavenly father, like Vince Abel said, we just waded in the water. Bruh, I can't, bro. I can literally rap the whole album to y'all right now. That's how many times I've heard a written testimony, bruh. Literally. So yeah, that's been, I was gonna do top 5 verses of the year, but I might save that for an episode that I do with like Banks or like Jamal or somebody. But shit, this been I wouldn't even call this a full episode. This is like a 0.5 episode. I just wanted to give my my top 15 out projects of the year. Number 1 being a written testimony by Jay Electronica. Do I have to go through them all in a row? I might as well. Honorable. You know what? Fuck that. Because if you're here, you already listen to this shit. Ha. It's your boy. Shit. While I have y'all here. New shit on the way. We're going to have new guests on the pod. We're going to have new segments. We're going to have new topics on the pod that you haven't heard on any pod before. We're coming up next episode. We will be doing a nasty tweet of the year bracket. I got an episode dropping. Then we got another one with a guest. And then another special guest. So there's just going to be guest-filled episodes. You know, the brand's getting strong. The brand's getting a little brolic, a little. The brand's working on its push-ups. If we being honest, you know, it's getting there. But yeah, and for the top 15 albums of the year, it's been your boy Ramo, Spicflare, Spickless Cage, at Nico Still Apex everywhere, and then at Nico Still Stay Apex on Instagram. Follow me, Struggle for Success Network. We going up, bro. It's your boy, the CEO, killing shit. Yo.